everyone, and welcome back to a video that I do every anime season, and I love doing it. I always wait until there's a few weeks in the anime season, and then I do this, which is my OP reaction video. I take a bunch of the openings from this season of anime, and I watch them all back to back to back. I will also be taking clips from because there are some shows that I'm watching and doing reactions to, and so the first time I see the OP for those shows is like while I'm doing the reaction to episode 1 of that season or whatever, and so instead I just take the clips from that episode and I put them all at the end of this video. So like, for example, the Frieren OP, the MHA Vigilantes OP, stuff like that, the Fate Strange Fake OP, that stuff is, I'm actually doing reactions to those shows, but I will still put the clip of my OP reaction in this video. I just won't be recording it right here and now. I recorded that back when I watched the episodes. So you can watch those, and then if you like them, you know, maybe you can go watch my episode reactions to them. But I try to put those at the very end of the video, and then, you know, and then you can know, like, okay, these, like, if you watch all of my videos, you might be like, oh, I've seen these few before. That's why. Anyway, so the ones that I have here, other than the ones that I'm watching currently, the ones that I'm going to be recording right here and now, wearing this red shirt, if you want to figure out the ones that I'm recording right now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 OPs to do. So we're going to be doing the Trigun Stargaze, Medalist Season 2, Kana-chan Isn't Scary, Sentenced to Be a Hero, or whatever it's called, You and I Are Polar Opposites, Mayonaka Heart Tune, Golden Kamuy, Hell's Paradise Season 2, and Fire Force, the final season or whatever. So so a decent amount of shows that we're going to be doing. I have varying levels of knowledge about each of these. Now I'm sure there's probably ones that are happening in this season that you might like that I missed or I haven't gotten around to. If there's like a really good one that I didn't get around to that you're like, this one needs to be seen, let me know in the comments. And then if there's enough people, if there's enough you know, need for that, then maybe I make a separate video just about that OP, you know. So just let me know in the comments, and also just tell me what your favorite OP is, and you know, which ones you get drawn to. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into this. We're gonna start with these OPs. Oh, you can also go to my Patreon account for the full-length reactions to these OPs. You just sync it up with your own footage. I can't obviously have the full length of these on YouTube directly with the footage there, so so I will edit it quite a lot here, but you can go to my Patreon account and get the full-length reaction and just watch it on YouTube at the same time as me, and that's great. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is the openings of, I think this is winter 2026. Here we go. Okay, the first one we're going to be doing is Trigun Stargaze. Now, I can't remember if I've seen Trigun shows before. Like, I mean, OPs before. I don't remember. I definitely have never actually properly watched Trigun, even though I've known about it, you know, for my whole anime life. Like, all the time that I've been watching anime, I've known about Trigun, but I've never actually properly watched it. I didn't know there was a Trigun show happening right now, but there is. It's called Trigun Stargaze. So I don't know what to expect from the OP. It looks like it's got 3D animation here on the thumbnail, and it says Arno here. I know Arno is an artist, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's jump into it. Okay. Oh, I like the animation. This song's wild. Ooh. Oh, I like the editing here. Oh, it looks like some of it's just like clips from the show. But yeah, it's well edited. Whoa. This is very fun. Oh my god. Whoa, sick. Now, are these clips from the shows, or are these original animation? There were some before that looks like they were just clips, but these might be original. There we go. That's the main guy, isn't it? Oh, is that the guy that was like in the tank? Wow, cool. Okay, that's a pretty good that's a pretty good OP overall. You know, like I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty solid. I think what like really stood out is like it could have just been a kind of average OP, but the editing of it like really worked, you know, like the sort of overbearing nature of the visuals helps it quite a lot. It reminded me a bit of Akudama Drive's OP in terms of visuals, not in terms of sound. The Akudama Drive music is way different. But yeah, this is pretty good. I liked it. I couldn't really tell much of what was going on. But there's some cool characters there. Seemed like some decent battles. Doesn't really look like my kind of show necessarily, but but it was still very cool. I like it a lot. All right, great. That was Trigun Stargaze. Let's move on to the next one. This is Medalist Season 2. So I haven't seen the Season 1 of Medalist. I heard great things. So maybe one day I would actually get around to it, because I mean, I think we did a reaction to the opening of Season 1 of Medalist. I remember liking it quite a lot, and while I was watching it, I think I said, this seems like the kind of show that I would really like. And I've heard, yeah, as I said, I've heard very good things. So I'm excited to see what the Season 2 trailer looks like, and not trailer, opening looks like, and let's see if it continues to be a show that I think I'll like. Here we go. Ooh, it's a very cute song. Oh yeah, the animation continues to look really good. I like the colors. Like, I like how her eyes really stand out. Yeah, some really nice animation. Yeah, she's determined. This song, it doesn't feel like an anime song, but it's great. I mean, it feels like very inspiring. Whoa. Wait, I think I had this thought last time. Is it an idol show as well? It might also be an idol show. But I think I might have had that realization in Season 1's OP. Oh my god, wait, what was with that girl's eyes? Were those normal eyes? No, oh, and they made a rose. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay, no, hold on. We're gonna... I gotta see the eyes of that character. Whoa, hang on, I think I saw her there as well. What the hell, man? Hold on. So it was in this little panning shot. I'm just gonna go, yeah, what the fuck? It's just, it doesn't seem like this kind of show that would have like a character design like this, I feel like. Everyone else just like looks like a normal person. Oh my gosh. I mean, she seems happy and fine, so, you know, if she's living her best life, then great. But it just is such a different character design to like this character, you know? Like you see a character like this, I feel like I know what I'm in for in terms of character designs in these sorts of shows. But this girl, I mean, you see her, I feel like she should be in like Full Metal Alchemist or Fire Force, or, you know, like a strange shonen, something like that. Anyway, it was good. It was a fun OP. I like the song. It felt more like a Western radio pop song to me. But it had a good vibe for a show like this. I think that was very enjoyable, and I like the look of the animation in this show in general. I think the show from like this shot is really nice. You know, like I think the show's lighting specifically like looks quite nice to me. So I can see myself, and there's that girl with weird eyes again. I can see myself really enjoying it. So yeah, anyway, that was Medalist Season 2. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one is called Kana-chan Isn't Scary, I think is what it is. Yeah, Kana-chan wa kawakunai. So yeah, I think that means Kana-chan isn't scary. So I don't know anything about this. I've seen a screenshot of this girl, but like she's like a shadowy figure or something. But I don't know what this show is. I'm kind of imagining it's like kind of a comedy parody show, but like this girl just, you know, it's gonna be like super cutesy at sometimes, and then like it'll just switch to a horror show and then switch back, you know? Like I can see that happening, like kind of in the same way that Mirako-san Mirako-chan, that show, is like a comedy show, and as silly shit is happening, but then it like switches to the most horrifying horror characters you've ever seen in your life, and then like switches back, you know? I'm kind of thinking that vibe, but let's see. Let's jump into it. Okay. Well, it seemed like maybe she wasn't scary. Oh, maybe she is. It was just the things around her were scary. Okay. Cute enough so far. I think when the chorus hits, oh. Reminds me of Aluka from Hunter x Hunter. Decent song. I want to see what happens when the chorus hits. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh no, she like fights spirits and stuff? Maybe she's just good. Okay. So, I mean, maybe she is scary, but there's scarier things around. Alright. I like this, like, kindergarten teacher or whoever she is. She seems cute. Oh my god. It kind of does remind me of, like, Mirako-chan's vibe. Like, it seems like she, like, based on that end, you know, she's having a happy time, the kindergarten teacher walks away, and then it shows that there's a monster there, and it cuts back to her, and she's, like, seeing it. So, like, is it just she has one foot in our world, one foot in the ghost world, or whatever, and she just wants to live a normal life, and she's fighting against the ghosts? You know, she's spending part of her time fighting against the ghosts at times. I don't know. It's kind of the vibe it gives me from this OP. But it was honestly less scary than I thought it was. I mean, that's a kind of scary design, but overall, like, it still gave me the vibe of like a fun, upbeat show, you know? Like, when it went to horror, it didn't seem to go too horrifying. I mean, this is pretty scary, but I don't know. There's something about it that still seems like not too gruesome or anything. So yeah, anyway, seems pretty cool. I don't know much about it. I don't think I'd ever watch it. Again, doesn't really seem like my kind of show, but I like just hearing about it, seeing it. Okay, next. Sentenced to be a Hero. So this show I've heard a bunch about out of nowhere. Like, I'm very surprised. From the title alone, I really thought it was just going to be like some random, you know, isekai show or fantasy show. There's a million of them each season, and like, they tend to have names like this, you know, Sentenced to be a Hero or whatever. And you know, generally I don't pay attention to them. It's great that they exist, and I'm sure there was a time in my life where I would have been checking out a bunch more shows like before I was doing videos, where I might have even like checked out these shows just based on that name, but because I have to be kind of choosy about the shows that I choose, I don't normally take a risk on random shows like that, right? But I've heard really, really good things about the show. Like, people have been talking about it quite a lot. I haven't seen anything about it, but I've heard that it has great animation, I think, and that episode 1 was really good. So maybe it's gonna be awesome. It's possible I could check it out at some point. But, you know, I mean, let me know if you think it's absolutely worth seeing. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, but also the good thing is this is being done by Spy Air, this OP, and I love Spy Air. Spy Air are great. So, I'm excited to see this OP to maybe see, like, partially what the fuss is all about, and also to hear a Spy Air song. That I feel like I haven't heard a Spy Air song in a while. And was there something, another reason? I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna check this out. Also, you know, like, maybe if this show gets a dub, I don't know if it's got a dub yet. Maybe if this show gets a dub, maybe I'd check it out after it got a dub, you know, I don't know. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is Sentenced to be a Hero, the OP. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I really like the song. It does sound like Spy Air, but I wouldn't have been able to guess it if I hadn't seen it beforehand. Very cool. Oh, I like those markings on his neck. And there's some cool character designs here. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, some good animation in this section. Yeah, there's some crazy character designs and a lot of them. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. It was really good. I think that this whole section of them fighting sold me more, like from this bit. Seeing this, I was like, yeah, that's some smooth animation and very cool. The first half of the OP, I feel like it seemed like exactly what I thought it seemed like from the name, you know, like it seemed kind of like, you know, any old other action fantasy isekai, you know, that in that vein of shows. Where I was like, yeah, it looks fine, but like I don't think it looks like anything special. But the second half did pick it up quite a lot. I do think the character designs stand out to me. Like they are better than your average show. Like they all of them look very different. Like they almost could be from different shows. Some of these ones, you know, like this guy with a huge dragon. I think there was a guy. I mean, this guy has some sort of weird staff/gun thing. I feel like I did see someone straight up with a gun at some point. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I think, I mean, it's one of those shows that like I think could go either way. But since people were saying it's really good, maybe it's just really good. I don't know. But yeah, looking really cool. Great. Okay, let's move on. Now, I'm just on the Crunchyroll page for You and I Are Polar Opposites because I couldn't immediately see the OP of this on YouTube. So I'm just gonna go to one of the episodes, click on it, and find the OP. So hold on. Ooh. Already like the song? Oh, this is cool. Oh, I like the visuals of this. Yeah, baby. Oh, I think we already have a contender for my favorite. Oh, this is cute. Whoa! Wait, this is a great OP. Whoa! Oh, that's sick. Whoa, it's so creative. I mean, this is excellent. It's a fun song, but just amazing visuals. I love this theme. Just having like, you know, footage from their time at school. Oh my gosh. I mean, that was excellent. That was so good. That's my favorite one so far that we've done today. By far. Like by a country mile. That was really, really good. I just thought it was like super fun, a great song, and the visuals were so inspired. I mean, just, you know, stuff like them making letters, like the, you know, putting this, putting the phone in front of his eyes and just swiping through them. The yes that turns into no or whatever. The bottles that like they put the water in and they face the other way when you put the water in. This shot here of like it's one girl but then she reaches out and you see the other girl but then you pull it back and the first girl's there. Like the Lego figures, all the characters running together and it just like switching between all of them running. Like there's just so much creative stuff going on in this OP. It's so inspired. Like I love shows like this that they're just like, from what I can tell from the visuals of this and what I think I've heard about this show, it's just gonna be like a slice of life or romance show or whatever, you know? It's just a fun show with fun characters. But like if you just want to go all out for the OP, do it, you know? Put some passion into it. And it's going to make me way more interested in your show, because if you're putting this much effort into the OP, you're probably going to put a lot of love and care into the characters and into the adaptation as well. So I know that you're treating it nicely, rather than just having the characters like sitting at a desk looking out a window or whatever, or you know, all of that stuff. Instead, you just like show how fun all of these characters are in this OP. That's great. It's really fun. I'm ecstatic about that OP. I love that one. Okay, next up we have Mayonaka Heart Tune. So this show, I did watch the first episode of this show on this channel. I have a reaction to it. You can go find it. But I only did the first episode. It was just a one-off, right? But I liked it. It was fun. It was a fun first episode. This was the sort of show that I was like, you know what? It looked kind of cool. I'm just gonna watch the first episode and see how it is. You know, like that's it. That was all I did. This was just like a fun extra video that I did just for myself. And I watched it and I was like, that was fun. That was cool. It makes me interested in the series. And then I moved on with my life. But I don't think the OP was in the first episode. Now it's possible I'm gonna watch this, realize that it was in the first episode, and then maybe cut this part out of the video. But I don't think there was an OP in the first episode. So we're gonna watch the OP here, which I imagine was from the second episode, which I didn't watch. But yeah, I liked this show, so I kind of know the context of the show going in because I watched the first episode. So let's jump into it. Here we go. Ooh. Whoa, yeah, no way I saw this. Finding the girl behind the voice. Whoa, it's surprisingly fast-paced. Okay, these are just clips from the show. They're just cutting through clips of the show really fast. Like, really fast. It's an appropriate song for this sort of show, though. Oh, this is cool. Oh my god, she has a sniper? Why? I liked that shot. Her throwing the bottle at him. Nice. It's a really good song. I like the song a lot. Okay, all right. I think it's a fine OP. The song makes it way better. I think the visuals, you know, are like average to below average a little bit. Like, you know, these are sort of strange colors. For the OP, and a lot of the OP, you know, a good at least third of the OP is like clips from the show, and I know that because I watched the first episode, so I've seen these clips in the show. So they're just like, they literally just took clips from the show and put them together really fast. But then when they started to do original animation or stuff that I imagine isn't in the show, it was pretty good. This was the best shot, is the one of him, like, of her drinking the water and then throwing the bottle back at him back here. That's a funny shot. But yeah, I mean, it's a solid song. I think the visuals could use some work, but I think that's kind of the thing with the show in general from the first episode that I saw, is it seemed, I've never read the manga, but it seemed like a fine adaptation of the manga, but not a great one. You know, it just seemed like they were kind of just taking what I imagine happened in the manga and just like putting it on screen and not doing much else. You know, it's a very strong comparison to Polar Opposites, which we just watched, which is like, that felt like that was something where they probably took, I imagine that was based on a manga as well. They took something that, like, a manga, and then they put a lot of love into it before adapting it to the screen, and like gave the anime people an entirely original experience. While this, it just seems like, this is, you know, these are the characters, you know, let's just throw this at you and call it a day, you know. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next one. Golden Kamuy. So this is the latest season. I don't know much about the show at all, even though I know the title of it. Like, I've heard that this title be said a million times in my life. I'm gonna like readjust my hair while talking about this, so please forgive it looking weird for a second. But I've heard people say Golden Kamuy, and I've seen it written down a lot in my life. But I've never really known what it was. I don't know if we've watched an OP for this show ever. And even while I was planning this video, I didn't have this in my list, except generally what I do is I look through all the shows and I go, okay, this OP, this OP, this OP. And then I also just like quickly Google, like, you know, best OPs of this anime season or whatever. and I just quickly look for names. Like I just quickly see like what shows are people naming, and I saw a decent amount of people naming this this OP. So this might be a really good OP. But I don't know really anything about the show at all. I don't know what the plot is. I don't know really the characters. I don't even know if it's supposed to be that good a show. I mean, I've heard about it a lot, so it surely has a bit of a fan base. But I just feel like I never hear anyone talk about it. The OP does look like it's done by Ali, or at least Ali's one of the people who did it. Ali makes some fucking incredible songs. So if that's the case, it's like Ali and Arwitch. I don't know who Arwitch is, but Ali is incredible. So yeah, let's jump into this and see what this OP is about. Ooh. Whoa. Look at these visuals. Oh, Crazy Scar looks like a JoJo character. This song's cool. Oh yeah, these are nice visuals. I wonder what the chorus of this is gonna be like. Whoa. Oh, it's got a cool vibe. Whoa. Oh, I liked that. I liked the way it just like pulled back for a second. Oh my god, look at those eyes. It's like camera eyes. Wow, okay, alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was a pretty good OP. I liked that. It was a cool song. There was some bits of the song that I found very creative and really worked. So yeah, like that bit where it like pulls back for a second and becomes contemplative and then like jumps back into intensity while it shows all the different weather effects over the logo. Like that's really cool. I like that a lot. And yeah, I mean, it looked solid. I mean, this sequence of like different, like introducing these different characters and stuff. These characters look insane, by the way. Some wild character designs. But yeah, there's some cool stuff going on here. I like it. I cannot tell at all what the show is about, but I guess maybe it's like an action show set in the past sometime. I don't know at what time period, but set in some time. But yeah, it's very cool. Very cool OP. Nice. Okay, let's move on to Hell's Paradise. So, Hell's Paradise, back in season 1, when the season 1 came out, I watched it on this channel. I watched season 1. I did reactions to season 1. I thought it was a good show. It was solid. I enjoyed it. I thought there were some parts of it that were excellent. I think the only thing is like it never gave me the feeling of like, oh, I really need to see how this plays out. Like just me personally, I think this is a personal thing because I think a lot of people love Hell's Paradise. I never felt like a driving force of like, oh, I'm so invested in this mystery or in these characters. I just generally was like, oh, these are cool. You know, they're because I remember the characters. I remember there's the main guy, there's the samurai woman that's with him, there's the other girl who wears purple and has like is very slimy, like literally. There's the little girl who's like who sits on a tree man or something. I kind of remember a lot of these characters, at least in terms of their visuals, but I don't I don't have a strong connection to the story itself, which is why I didn't end up doing season 2 reactions, because there's other shows that I want to watch, so it kind of fell to the chopping block. However, season 1's OP was incredible. Incredible, absolutely phenomenal. I really loved the first OP. And this one, I just realized this like just now. The title says Tatsuya Kitani, who I love Tatsuya Kitani. So I'm excited to hear this song. Yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope it has like really good visuals to accompany whatever it is. Let's see. Ooh. Whoa. This doesn't sound like Tatsuya Katani. Was that wrong? Oh. Whoa. That's Tatsuya Katani, I believe. Oh, these visuals are cool. Oh! Oh, this is sick. Yeah, I like this. Oh, yeah. There's the slimy girl. Oh, this is great. Oh, yeah, these visuals are great. I'm loving it. So it seems like it's Tatsuya Katani and someone. I don't know who the someone is. Yeah. Great. That was solid. Well, hang on. Let me look at the title. By Tatsuya Katani, and then it says F. Featuring Baby Metal. Featuring Baby Metal. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I've only heard some Baby Metal songs. So I can't really recognize their style right away. But that was good. I liked that a lot. The visuals were great. Really, really good. I liked that sequence of introducing the characters and seeing all of, like, there was some really good animation in these character introduction sequences. I liked that it was still a little trippy, like season 1's was very trippy. Yeah, I mean, overall, that's a solid OP. It continues the vibe that the first OP set, which I think is important. You know, keeping that feeling going. So great, I loved it. Okay, and the final thing that I'm going to watch here and now, before you watch clips of me from previous videos watching openings, is Fire Force. So once again, Fire Force is a show that I watched. I watched a lot of Fire Force. I watched all of season 1 and 2. I think this is season 3 part 2, I think. I watched all of season 1 and 2 of Fire Force before I started this channel. I watched them. And I have always had varying opinions on Fire Force. Like, there's some things that I absolutely fucking love in Fire Force and think are incredible, and there's other things in Fire Force that I'm not a big fan of. And when season 3 came out, I watched the first like 2 or 3 episodes on this channel as reaction videos, but the videos weren't super popular and I had other stuff that I wanted to do. So I was like, if no one's watching these videos anyway, I might as well do some other stuff. So that's what I did. I put it to the side. I put it on hold. I say put it on hold because I feel like I want to go back and watch it. I like the show enough that I would want to see how it concludes, but it's not in the cards right now. It's not a major priority. But I do have a friend of mine who really likes Fire Force that has like kept asking me to watch it, but I told him sorry. I don't have time. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what the final season's OP looks like. So let's jump into it. Oh. Okay. Ooh, cute. Iris and Shinra holding hands there. Oh my god. Whoa. That's pretty sick. Oh my, what the fuck is that? Is that actually what that looks like in the show? Big face on a thing? Oh. Hello, Joker? Whoa. Oh my god! She has 3 eyes now? That's probably a spoiler, but that's fine. Happens sometimes. Oh my god. There's some crazy visuals happening there, I feel like, but I'm not gonna... I'm gonna try not to... I'm trying to pause it. I'm gonna try not to like click through this, the visuals on this OP, because I feel like there are a lot of things happening there that I didn't recognize, and I don't want to like analyze it too much in case I do end up coming back to the show. But it seems pretty cool. I think I could take or leave the song. The song was okay. It matched the visuals solidly. I didn't necessarily love it, but cool visuals, and they were hype enough. Like I could feel myself watching that OP and going like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see these events happen in these episodes, you know? I think it was cool. And yeah, it seemed solid. I don't have much to say about it. I wish I did, but I really don't. So that was great. Oh, an OP. All right. Oh my god. Gilgamesh at the casino is very funny. Oh, who's that? Okay. Already getting characters we haven't seen before. Or at least, or maybe we have, but I just didn't recognize them. Oh my god, Francesca. Ooh. Oh, this is sick. I loved that Gilgamesh changing from normal clothes to the armor. Oh, this is gonna be sick, I reckon. I'm just so excited. Is that supposed to be, what's his name? Faldius? Like, it might be Faldius and I just don't recognize him. Okay, there's definitely characters I don't recognize here. Nice, cute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, an OP? Oh. Already very nice. These are well-drawn hands. Oh, I like it. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, it's Mrs. Green Apple. That's cool. Also, we saw, what's her name? And what's his name? Verbal and the cute girl that always travels with him. Aww. Oh. Is this actually an OP or is this... Oh, it is. Oh. Love that guitar. Holy shit. Panda. This is a cool song. Yuki? What was her name? Surely it's not Yuki. Do they have a Yuki, Yuji, and Yuta? Oh, man. Oh my god, there's some awesome visuals here. Oh my god, so many. Oh, it's King Nu. Right. Is a wild visuals. Damn, that, oh wow, that was awesome. Oh, is this an actual OP now? We had a fake OP last time. Oh, beautiful. The song's great. Aw. Kana's even suffering in the OP. Oh. Jesus. There was some gravity on Akane's chest. Holy shit. Whoa, this is so cool. Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah, this feels like an Oshinoko opening. Oh my god, it's so wild. But like full of symbolism. Jeez, the strings becoming Ai's hair. That's crazy. Damn, that was awesome. I loved that OP. Oh, new OP. Oh yeah. They're still doing the comic style, which is awesome. Yeah, I love seeing like the dots, like those comic dots. I don't know what they're called. Seeing pop step hopping. Oh, cool. They're all reaching up towards All Might. Awesome. Whoa, Fat Gum. Ooh. This is a fun OP. I think I'm gonna like it more and more each time I hear it. Sounds like the sort of chorus that would grow on you. Nice. Awesome. Cool OP. Okay, and that was my reaction to all of those OPs. So I think out of the ones that I watched while sitting here, like while wearing this shirt in this video, I think my favorite one by far was the You and I Are Polar Opposites one. That was such a good OP. If we're talking about for the entire season, so including Fate Strange Fake, MHA Vigilantes, Oshi no Ko, Jujutsu Kaisen, Frieren, it's tough, but I feel like, I mean, the Oshinoko one was great. The Jujutsu Kaisen one was great. And the Frieren was great. I think it's Oshinoko. I think Oshinoko is my favorite in the season, followed by maybe Frieren and then Jujutsu Kai, maybe. But I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. I do think there's some solid OPs this season. I don't think there's quite as many that like blow me away. But there's some great. I think the Oshinoko one did kind of blow me away, honestly. So yeah, I'll give it to that one. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go check out some of my actual episode reactions. I'm sure you'll like them. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.